Live.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the March meeting of the Philadelphia Land Bank Board. We are going to start with a commentary from our attorney about holding virtual meetings.
Good morning. Today's board meeting is being held by an authorized communication device because of the continued closure of land bank offices to the public due to the pandemic. This meeting is being recorded. Questions and comments may be made using the Q&A or raised hand function at the bottom of the screen. If you are calling in and not using the Zoom webinar link, you may ask questions or make comments by pressing *9 on your phone. You can also use the raise hand function at the bottom of the screen. Please do not use the chat function. If any member of the public has issues submitting questions or comments, please send an email to andrea.sa@phdc.phila.gov and that will be posted in the Q&A. Please note, or in the chat, please note all questions and comments received by email or through the Q&A function will be included in the minutes that are posted on the website. Also, prior to today's public session, the board held an executive session at which the board received information about the process for developing and posting RFPs for affordable homeownership and rental projects, and also received a report on litigation known as Philadelphia Community Development Coalition, Inc. versus Philadelphia Land Bank in Philadelphia Court of Common Pleas, case ID 211101394. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrea. And now we'll proceed with roll call.
Yes. Ann Fedulin.
Here.
Andrew Goodman. Richard DeMarco. Maria Gonzalez.
Here.
Michael Johns.
Here.
Rebecca Lopez Chris.
I'm here.
Majida Rashid.
Here.
Joshua Harris.
Here.
Michael Coombs.
Here.
Rick Sauer.
Here.
And Alexander Balloon.
Here.
We have more than enough for a quorum, so business can proceed.
Right, thank you. We're going to start with the approval of the minutes from the February Land Bank Board meeting. Hopefully the board has had a chance to review those minutes. If there's no questions or comments from the board, I would entertain a motion.
Motion to approve the minutes.
A second.
A motion has been made and properly seconded to approve the minutes from the February Land Bank Board meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any
Aye.
opposed? All right, minutes carry. I've been informed that we do not have an executive director's report today, so that takes us right into item number 4, which is administrative matters regarding an amendment.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you, Ann. Item 4A is an administrative item that is coming on behalf of Savetta Property Group, LLC. It's regarding a property sale and disposition that was carried out in August of last year for 20 properties that are generally located on the 2200 blocks of 2200 and 2300 blocks of Cross Street, Fernan, Greenwich, Reed, Tasker, and Wilder. Properties listed here were sold to Savetta Property Group in August of 2021. The agreement was executed between the land bank and the developer March 31st of last year. The board approved the item in December of 2020 pursuant to board resolution number 2020-24. That item was adopted for the development of 20 affordable home ownership units, each of them with 3 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms. As the project has worked its way through commencement and near completion, developers had to come to us with the revision of 5 home ownership unit plans, specifically located at 2232 Cross Street, 2249 Cross Street, 2324 Cross Street, 2224 Greenwich, and 2309 Greenwich. The revision of these plans was brought on by a discrepancy between existing lot lines and lot width specifically, and the legal description that was on record for each of these properties. Ultimately, these properties were actually thinner, not as wide than originally listed on the legal description of record. So ultimately, there were some shifts in bedroom sizes. Certain bedroom sizes were deemed not legally sized per the Philadelphia code. So they basically couldn't receive a bedroom approval or bedroom designation upon inspection and approval. As a result, these 5 units at these locations will now have 2 bedrooms and a flex space and a 1.5 bathrooms per the attached L&I approved plans that are included in this package. With this said, the project's affordability will remain unchanged, still to include 14 units that will target household incomes at or below 80% of AMI. That set of units includes these 5 units included in the revised plan set, and 6 units of the 20 will be targeting household incomes at 120% of AMI. Again, this specific revision will allow for us to process a certificate of completion for the developer, so that the revision and plans will be included in an amendment to the redevelopment agreement or purchase and development agreement, so that we can certify the completion of the project based on the latest and greatest of approved plans. That's it.
Thank you, Jesse. Do we have any questions from the board on this item? Seeing none, Andrea, did we receive any emails regarding this item? You're on mute, Andrea.
Sorry, I thought I changed that. Yes, we did receive one email from concerned citizens of Point Breeze yesterday, basically stating that they didn't receive advanced notice or revised plans regarding the amendments for the Cross Street project, and that the RCO should have had time to review any revised plans and amendments before it was placed on the agenda. They asked for the reason for the amendments and revised plans. I then responded to them and explained that because it's not a disposition, it's a sort of a technical amendment, we are not required to post, and the exchange with concerned citizens of Point Breeze will be posted as part of the minutes. And I also provided an explanation of why the revised plans were necessary.
Thank you. Do we have any members of the public that wish to speak to this item? Seeing no hands raised, can I get a motion from the board?
Motion approved.
Second.
Motion has been made and properly seconded to approve the amendment to the purchase and development agreement for various properties on Cross Street, Greenwich Street, and Greenwich Street. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? All right, that carries. We had an item listed under property dispositions for disposition of a side or rear yard that has been tabled. So that concludes our regular agenda. Do we have any members of the public that wish to approach the board to provide any comment? We have one hand up by Zoom user. Can we unmute them, and can you please state your name for the record?
Hello, Chairperson and members of the board. My name is Jihad Ali.
Good afternoon, or good morning. Go ahead, Mr. Ali.
Thank you. My question was, I think at the end of 2021, you were required to post a report on your dispositions, or I might have that wrong. The director can tell us. But at the time, I think it's normally due, and you normally publish it in December or something, but something happened in 2021. It wasn't published. And I just wanted to know what was the status of that.
Morning, Mr. Ali. Good to see you again, or hear from you. We are currently working on a dashboard that will give everybody kind of a running tally. We have been going through several iterations. We're hoping to have that posted in the next, I would say, 30 to 60 days, so that everybody can track what we are, how we're doing in terms of dispositions and what the status of those dispositions are. So that has been the why there hasn't been a report that has been posted.
Will that, normally all your reports you publish go back, will that go back to 2021? The dashboard?
Yeah, We're working to have all that data uploaded and in a situation where people can look through it.
All right, thank you. Thanks for allowing me to ask my question.
No problem.
Thank you, Mr. Ali. Is there anybody else that wishes to approach the board?
Angel, I have a quick question about the dashboard.
Sure.
Is that being developed by a third-party vendor? It's internal.
Mhm.
Correct. It's internal.
Yeah, we are very lucky to have some very talented staff who are able to put these things together for us.
Very talented.
Right, and maintain it is the harder part.
Yes, that's right, exactly. I'm not seeing any other hands raised by the public, so can I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All right, motion to adjourn has been made and properly seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, we stand adjourned. By the time we meet again, it will be spring, so happy spring, everybody. We'll see you in April. And take care and be well. Until then, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.